Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. And as I begin to blaze this fire tonight, gather around and contribute your very powerful energy, whether it be a like, a share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And with that being said, let's jump right into the messages to see what's going on out here in the cosmos. And the message that's speaking the loudest is coming from your spirit guides, your higher team, or your ancestors, and they're bringing attention to the clearing of the path. But this clearing of the path has more to do with the fact that this energy is drawing in your power or grounding your power in relationship with your creativity. I can see this energy pulling in over the cosmos, over the paradigm. To your right is your power, and to your left is your creativity. And what's unique here is the fact that your devotion stone is sitting on top of your creativity ring next to the doll that represents you. And it's right at the stomach area of your being. And what this suggests to me is that there is an intuitive element to your creativity and the dispensation of it. Meaning that you draw from your heart, you draw from your gut. In order for you to be able to move this energy outside of you, you have to tap into your heart. You have to tap into your gut intuition in order to express your creativity out into the open so that the world can feel the healing properties of it. And the fact that this doll is face down is reading to me two different messages. One of them being is that as you continue to express or draw out your devotion towards this energy in reference to how you express yourself, it may feel like you're floating. You may feel like you're on a high, to the point like you're gliding, like you don't have any frame of reference in the conscious world that is available to you. You're off in the stratosphere. You're off in another dimension as you pull in or tap into this energy. It's like you're creating a whole new world with a whole new energy in order for you to tap into this level of intuition. And it's so unique to me, the placement of these stones. It's as if there is a deeper energy or another dimension that's running parallel to this one that you have access to with your heart. Is your heart is pumping at a different vibration, so much so that the other dimension is connected to it, running together on two different energetic streams of consciousness. And this other, much more deeper stream of consciousness has more of an eclectic vibration to it, another worldly element to it. You will probably find people who live a little bit freer, people who are a little bit more authentic, an energy that is so otherworldly, it is often cast to the side, hidden, not readily available to any and every one. No, your heart has to be tapped in and radiating on a certain frequency level to access it. And somehow your compassion, your devotion, your heart is so big and loving It is tapping you into this other stream of consciousness, this other dimension that's running parallel to this paradigm. This is quite remarkable to see. What I'm seeing, give me 1 second, is a download coming into me hot and blazing. Speaking to your dog facing down and this floatiness of your energy. What I'm seeing here is that one way to tell that you're headed in the right direction is if you allow this energy to move you and to take you where you need to be, not allowing your conscious mind to step in and to interfere with the process. Your overthinking, your intellectual tendency to make sense of what's going on, and those questions that come up within you to try to understand. This is spiritual in nature. It doesn't require or need or even demand your intellectual capacity to enter. The code for you to seamlessly flow into this energy speaks to your intuition, the guiding compass of your innermost frequency that will guide you where you need to be in this parallel dimension. You can't think your way into this dimension. No, it's your intuition, it's your heart, it's your gut that will lead you where this energy is pulling at your heartstring. What is pulling at your gut? What's authentic to you? What is natural to you? And for those of you who may be struggling with this, counter to this imagery of you floating, you might feel the opposite way, like your head is down in the water and you may be suffocating, trying to make sense of which way to go and how to manifest and materialize all these heavy energies that your heart is picking up on, because you are the type of person to express what it is that you feel. But if your mind is too activated or your intelligence is too sharp to the point that it will not allow your energy to intuit, you will start to police or restrict this energy from flowing through you. You will work against yourself. You will work against these energies if you don't allow yourself to lend your body to the spirit. This goes deep. This goes into a more spiritual understanding in the way energies work. Stepping away from the current paradigms of education system and how the mind and the IQ reign supreme. No, in the spirit world, your intuition is your IQ. Your ability to feel the pull is your intelligence. And these energies are trying to guide you where the higher blessings or the more fruitful part of your journey is dwelling. And you feel it and you know it. It's because you're a feeler. You can feel your way through things. You know when things are going right and things are going left because your senses are tapping you into it. And what's unique here is the way that these energies are drawing the line in the sand. This is due to the fact that this is a collective reading, because there's many directions that you can go. There's many avenues that you can take, and it's all about your energetic choice in the matter. And on one direction that I can see you going, for those of you who are in seek, or your energy is seeking direction on how to materialize your gift, how to deliver the goods that you know your body or that you know your energy came to this planet to deliver, this avenue is opening for you. And you will see signs that may be turbulent in nature initially. However, if it becomes too heavy, The stones are saying, gain clarity from your spirit guides and your ancestors. They will guide you directly towards your gift, which way you need to go. They're operating like an over-involved parent, knowing that you're trying to find your way or navigate your way based on what issues that are permeating your mind, permeating your spirit, things that you are in seek of. They're saying, ask the question, say what you need, and we will show you where to go to get it. For those of you who may be on a different path, who know your purpose, who know why you're here, you're on a different level. Your energy is on a different path. What is saying that you're seeking to go deeper, to go further down into the world of mysticism that will allow your energy to be a little bit more flowy, that will synchronize you to a much more deeper understanding of the world around you in the realm of healing. I can see some of you wanting to dive deeper into spiritual science, spiritual knowledge, and trying to master your gifts. You know what your gifts are. Now you may be looking for a mentor, looking for a deeper understanding of how to use these gifts for healing. And what it calls for you to do in this particular avenue, or the way the energies are guiding you, it says, go with the flow that's least resistant. Go with the flow that some days it may be good, some days it may be bad, some days it's going good, some days it's going bad. But balance is what you're seeking, energetic balance. So don't be weary if some days you're going good, you're on the right path, and other days it's going completely awry. These are incremental steps that are aligning you to the right direction of where this otherworldly window is available for you. The same message reigns supreme in terms of the depth of the energy that you're seeking, which is authenticity, deeper, realer. A realer reality that is in alignment with your vision. A deeper reality that is in alignment with your vision and is running parallel. No matter if you're looking for your gift, no matter if you're looking for a deeper purpose or a deeper way to materialize or to cultivate your gift, it's the vision that you're trying to materialize here on this plane. But the reality is that you're going to have to go into this otherworldly dimension, this otherworldly space that's running parallel. And once you do, the information will flow to you like water. I know this is very large in nature. This is very large in the realm of spirit. But in order for me to break this down into more mundane terms, is that there is a clear separation in these dimensions, in these energies. And some of you may be tapping into it already. The parallel energies, the parallels that are energetically tapping you in to be present. If you decide to somehow join a group, whether it be a painting class or a singing class or a dance class, no matter what, whatever you feel intuitively guided to go, this is what I'm speaking of. And what you will find if you take that leap or take that step in the unknown, you will find energies that are similar to you that may go off to the side of your normal day-to-day work life. They're not the type of people, or they're not in the type of space that have a 9-to-5. They're operating on a different energetic frequency. You will find that these people are doing pottery 9-to-5, day in and day out. You will find these dance instructors or these people that participate in class, they're doing it for a living. They're making it their life's work. These are indicators on a very small level of what I mean by two different energies that are running parallel. And when you join and when you participate, you will find your energy being a lot more free, a lot more liberated. Because you're dropping the guards, you're dropping all of the conditioning that are attached to you from your 9 to 5 day-to-day life. What I'm seeing is that these people are operating on a different timeline, on a different energetic wavelength. It may be 2 o'clock in the afternoon and they're having dance classes on a Tuesday. How are these people doing this and making a living? These are these examples of how this will show up in your world that will give you a glimpse of these dimensions that are running parallel and these people that are operating on this other dimensional wavelength. And you will find your energy fitting in seamlessly. Seamlessly. Oh, what I'm seeing here is that also, as you tap in and out of these dimensions, you may find people also tapping in and out of your world. Because you find so much comfort in going into these classes that I'm using for a frame of reference, you will find that you're not able to be available to the people in the other world as you are when you're not there. You will see the difference in time zone. You will see the difference in the way the energies move. You will not be on your phone as much. You won't even be scrolling through social media like you normally would. A whole energetic shift. This is the signs that you're tapping into the other dimension that's running parallel to the paradigm that you live in. As you continue to bask in and out, bob and weave yourself, going to work and then joining this other team, is that your sophistication will start to pop out. Your energy will start to be visible in a way that it will register to you that you're indeed operating on 2 different wavelengths. But your sophistication is not yet activated because you haven't made a clear landing just yet in this other dimension. But I am so intrigued to see what your sophistication will be as you find a way to balance out these energies, or living in 2 different dimensions, bouncing back and forth from one dimension to the next. Because there is a genius part of you that will rise above the water like an iceberg, piercing through, making your sophistication known, making it visible, that people will not be able to deny the level of genius that you have cultivated by stepping into this dimension. What is the sophistication about? I am very hot. I am so intrigued to see what you guys are going to be able to cultivate with this level of sophistication. Give me 1 second as I pull some cards to gain clarity. What is this sophistication about for the collective? And the cards that came out were higher source, drinking, clarity, and nourishment. And what this sophistication that will come through like an iceberg as you step into this parallel dimension, you will find that the energy that you're tapped into, this higher source that may be a little bit dormant. What I'm seeing here is that this higher source, this energy that you're tapped into, may not be as properly received in the modern world or in this paradigm as a source of science, as a source of wisdom, as a source of information that's coming from an otherworldly dimension. People may view it in a negative light. I can see a policing, maybe trying to keep it tamed. It might not be viewed as professional. It might be viewed as a little bit outside of the professional norms to think this way. or to say the visions that you see in a meeting or in a group. So I can see some of you closing your mouth or reframing from saying the visions or the insight you see in the paradigm that you live in. But in this other dimension, it will be viewed as a source of vitality. People will be yearning for you to say what you see. They will be having their cup ready to drink from your well, honoring the wisdom that will come out of your mouth like a waterfall. People will be nourished by the information you provide. You will feel like a guru, like you're overwhelmed initially, like, wait a minute, because you've been conditioned not to say what you feel intuitively. But in this other world, they welcome it. In this other dimension, they yearn for it. And this will give you a clarity so profound that your psyche will sing a song that the cage bird sing of freedom. This is the freedom that your psyche has been guiding you towards. Allowing yourself to be viewed as a genius, as a scientist, as someone of value that has information of wisdom and healing that will benefit the community that you live in. But you have to get to the proper place in order for people to drink from your well. They will do it because this wisdom is so deep. It's something that the people who are operating on this other dimensional timeline have been yearning for. They've been waiting for you like the avatar is what I'm seeing. And they're waiting to take action on whatever you say. But because you're so humble, because your heart is so devoted, this will refrain you from becoming a dictator, an authoritative figure ruling with an iron fist. No, this will make you so humbled at the fact that people are listening to your wisdom, listening to your knowledge, valuing your insight, drinking from your well. You are going to feed and nurture so many people who are hungry and thirsting from the very creativity that you're trying to figure out how to express. Understand that the energies are moving you in the direction so that you can be a source of vitality. You have to go with the flow. You have to take the plunge whenever someone invites you to this event, or when you see a group of people that are doing things that you're interested in. Go with your intuition. It is your GPS system. It's your navigation system. Allow it to guide you to where your energy belongs. Period. Wow, very powerful message. I am feeling the heat. Thank you all for joining me in tonight's Healing Circle. Wow. And if you're still here with me tonight, please be sure to like, to share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. Oh dear, I'm well past my margin. If you guys want to hang out with me, I'm going to go a little bit further. I want to see what other messages are here. I know we're well past our margins, but because we didn't have a reading earlier this week, I'm going to hang out a little bit more with you guys tonight to see what other messages want to come through. If you reach your threshold in tonight's Healing Circle, thank you all for joining me. But for those of you who want to see what other messages are here, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, or let me know that you're still here. And I'm going to jump back into the stones because the second ancestor stone, the spirit guide stone, or your higher team stone is here, drawing me back to the altar because they have something to say. And what I'm downloading here is that your higher team or your spirit guides is speaking to your wisdom and the fact that it is healing. They're saying don't be discouraged when you encounter people who may not receive you well. What I'm hearing them say is that they're not where you are. They're not built like you. Though you're living a human life, you are indeed very spiritual. Your body, your makeup is spiritual in nature, and you're navigating yourself throughout this world through your spiritual body. You're maneuvering yourself to survive and to maintain a livelihood, which requires you to be around people, which requires you to get a paycheck, which requires your body to reduce itself a bit to maintain yourself to a certain degree. But don't think this is who you are in totality. The wisdom is an indicator that you're on a much more deeper journey, on a much more healing journey. So don't be weary when you encounter people that push back against your wisdom or what you say in terms of how you feel about a situation. I'm getting a lot of energy surrounding the workforce. Some of you may be working a job that may not be incongruent with the higher vision that you see yourself as or you see yourself in. But they say this is temporary. This isn't long term. This is for now. So look at the messages that people give you when they push back against you as, oh, this is for now. The words will fall away, dribbling away like rainfall, going into the gutter. Let it go into the gutters. Let it go into the sewer. Let it roll off of you and don't internalize it. Sink you into your lower self or make you feel discouraged. No, your wisdom is playing a very significant role in the energetic thread of consciousness that's radiating over this paradigm. This was in the initial message about the fact that you're connected to a higher source, which is why it's important to pay attention to the fact that your energy is connected to a higher source. There is something about you needing encouragement. And they're saying that your wisdom will encourage the right kinds of people once you get to the place that you belong. Once you utter the words out of your mouth, a clear indicator is people want to be attached to you. People want to invite you to things, draw your energy in. They want to bring you into their worlds. And though you know your energy is of otherworldly source, which means that you know it will trigger them, there may be a hesitation because I can see it in the energy. You may still be hesitant to step forward because you know that this wisdom is attractive due to its power, due to its realness, due to its authenticity and the vibration in your voice alone. The triggers is what's bringing you hesitation, because you know that it will bring about drawback. It will cause people to draw back. But that is normal, is what the energies are telling me. It's likened to a horse that has never been ridden before. If you attempt to go and ride it, the horse will run away from you. It will run away. And if you force it and try to touch it, it will buck at you. It will kick at you. This is the same analogy the energies are bringing to me about the people who may not be ready to receive your energy. But you have to use a different modality in order to reach those people. For those of you who want to continue to cultivate and allow your energy to reach people, take a step back. Take a step back and allow people to run away if they see fit. And be okay with it. Keep your energetic body at a norm. This is about your energetic frequency and knowing who you are and the vibration of this otherworldly wisdom that you have. No matter if people run away or gravitate to you, the baseline message says you will be seen one way or the other. You can't run from this. You can't hide from this. So don't even hesitate when it comes to stepping forth or saying what you need to say. Prepare your energetic body for the responses. If they run away, allow them to. This is romantic, professional, socially, familial. It doesn't matter. Your energy is triggering, and that triggering is still healing. It is rippling through their soul. And it may take them time to process it. Allow the transformation of the vibration of your energy to move through them how they see fit. Release that control in reference to how people respond to you. Focus in on your positive. Focus in on the people that gravitate to you and engage with them. And hold the space for people who are rejecting you, because truly, it's not rejection. Their energy has never been touched in this way before. Stay still. That horse will get curious about your energy. And ultimately and eventually it will come towards you. Then you can make a choice in how you're going to move with that energy. The energy that you have is transformative in nature. So expect it and know that you are protected no matter what. As long as you don't waver and as long as you don't change and stay in the flow, what you will become in this paradigm, in the physical world, is like an architect. You will build a new energetic body or new frame of reference of how to be a spiritual being in a human body, because they have never seen it before. You will be modeling what it is to become, or how to be a spiritual person in the 3D, showing to them the otherworldly energy or this otherworldly frequency. See, it's the balance of you living in two different dimensions, able to draw in from both of them and articulate to them, not by way of words, but by way of modeling behavior, that you are of an otherworldly energy and you're here to ground a new version of what it means to be a healer, of what it means to be an empath, of what it means to be a spiritual person in this realm. Solid, heartfelt, real. You are paving the way that has never been paved before. So give yourself grace as you introduce this new reality or this new version of an avatar to this world. By God. With that being said, I need to get up out of here. You are making a new wave. I am thoroughly impressed to see this. And it's all due to your energy. and you contributing your very powerful energy, I'm able to read and dive into the specificity of this conscious energy or the collective energy at this time. And if you stay with me this far, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these energies or this message is showing up in your world. And with that being said, I'm going to take this time to come down and to close out tonight's healing circle. And I will see you guys at the next.